was prepared to sacrifice his only son on an altar? Who was prepared to sacrifice his only son on an altar? Of course, we need to know the person as well as the reference. And the response is, good old Abraham and company. Where would we find that? Genesis 2:22. Genesis 2:22, is it? Genesis 2. No, Genesis 22 verse 2. Oops, I'm giving you all wrong info. Genesis 22 verse 2. So you see, I getting a little caught up in this. I don't even know the answers. Genesis 22 verse 2. God said, take your son, your only son, your beloved Isaac. Now as we read that, it should remind us of something. God sacrificed his only son for us. Your own son. And it's not just a matter of your only son. Take your son, your only son, your beloved son. Some of you will have different translation. Take your son, the son you love the most. Take that child. So when we read, although we want a light note who was prepared to sacrifice his only son, Abraham, Genesis chapter 2, verse 20, Genesis 22, verse 2. Again, too, earlier on, I asked, how did Abraham demonstrate his fidelity, his devotion to God? He was willing to sacrifice his only son, Genesis 22, verse 2. But as we read that, we want to remember God did something beautiful for us. Abraham, our father in faith, God, our father, did the same by sacrificing his son so that we could have eternal life.